Okay, so what I wanted to show you now, I previously showed how the slingshot bumpers work. I just want to show the various parts on a machine that we haven't shown yet. The out lanes, they're separated by really strong metal. I don't want to call it wire because it's stronger than that. And these separate the lanes that the ball can move into. This machine in particular has a little pin here to help stop the risk of it going down what's called the out lane or the drain lane. These are out lanes too. And your switches here just to activate lights and points and sound effects. Most parts that the ball can hit are wrapped with rubber rings. These are very dirty, that's why they're dark gray. And unfortunately, old rings like this aren't as bouncy as new rings. You can see also there's a switch here. Most areas that have a length as opposed to just a post will have a switch just to activate either points or sound effects or whatever. So there's a ring here. Posts have rings. This thing spins. There's a switch that gets activated below so it knows the ball went through. A kicker hole. You can see again the posts with a little rubber ring around them. Here there's some lanes. The lanes are protected with plastic. This part is pretty standard on most pinball machines, even among different manufacturers. You'll sometimes see them down separating the lanes here instead of a metal piece of metal. So you can see it bends a bit, but the ball isn't really going to hit it sideways because it's just because of how it's laid out. But if it does hit the top, there's rubber here. Only 180 degrees of it though is accessible. The rest is covered by this plastic. Same down here. Pop bumpers we showed earlier. Now here I have a slingshot with a brand new rubber ring, which is why it's white. Those ugly brown ones were supposed to be white. Again, you can see there's no kicker here. So while the ball would bounce against it, it wouldn't get kicked away the wood if it hit here, because there is a kicker here. And the drop targets, which is a pretty important feature. This note here, I removed the post. It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to have a post like this here. So there's a rubber ring with a post. Here's a drop target. The ball just hits it and the thing flicks down. And finally, here's our ball, what's called the plunger. There's wood rails here, and for the circular rail, a metal rail. Has a little bit of play up here. It's fairly solid. And the ball comes out, bounces against this. Again, it's just metal. It's not meant to be springy, but it does bounce just due to, you know, that's how physics and different materials react. So let's see how the ball moves.